You know what? Do you think I should go put in another work order for just tons of beds and doors?
Well, you've got some beds that are waiting to be placed already and doors.
We do.
So I would try to get those placed first.
It's not pretty, but okay, I'll keep throwing them down. And just to confirm, so everybody knows, I'm fully aware that this is creating more small stockpiles, which would be annoying in the future if I want to go changing all the furniture stockpile, for instance. But don't worry, I plan on, like, at some point, I'm probably just going to get rid of every stockpile in here and manually redraw them. This is a temporary thing just to get them in the correct room, you know?
I had no idea there was this much furniture lying around.
Me neither! Like, what happened? Oh, by the way, farmer cancel, give water, no water source. It's happening a lot. Is it because it's winter and so it's frozen over?
I think so.
Oh my god, it filled up again.
There's so much furniture.
I didn't know we needed this much of a stockpile for furniture. Okay.
I know.
Well,
hopefully that does it.
And yet they're just not carrying the stones.
Yeah, they're always, like, really just lazy about moving stones around. One thing that I do sometimes is just order them to dump any stones that are in a stockpile that's not a stone stockpile, you know?
Yeah.
Because you've got tons of stone all around you at all times, so it doesn't hurt to just have them throw some stones in the garbage dump.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Or there might be a way to have them remove stones from stockpiles, but I don't remember.
Probably. Simo Honest Gills has proclaimed the position of Lord of the Garish Council. What word vomit did I just read?
I'm not sure.
What the fuck did that mean?
I don't know who Simo Honest Gills is, and I don't know what the Garish Council is. Does that mean you have a noble?
When I zoom to him, it's this guy who's currently in the process of killing a Crundle.
Oh.
He's currently in a pool of Crundle blood. So basically,
and a pile of mud.
He's on a weird high after killing someone. He's in the cave system. He's a monster hunter, I guess, and a lord. He just killed a Crundle, and while covered in his blood, he yelled to nobody in particular, "I am the Lord of the Garish Council."
Amazing.
Who is this psychopath? He's killed a goblin and 2 Crundles.
Hold on, go back to the kill list. So he's killed 1 goblin in Squirt Gorged.
and then he's like, okay, I could travel around doing this. And so he traveled to Wintrots and he killed a couple Crundles.
Great, great. And now he's a lord. Amazing.
We know his deity. He prays to Furry.
Oh, I played that game. That's a really cool video game.
Is a deity of the Confederacy of Incidents. That's a hell of a country, or a people, or a culture, or I'm not sure what the Confederacy of Incidents is.
Yeah, that's a very non-specific country, like the Confederacy of Incidents.
Like it almost sounds like it's a department of a company, but it starts with the Confederacy. So it's a confederacy, so it is a governing body of incidents.
I much prefer the union of occurrences.
Furry most often takes the form of a male human and is associated with love. So he prays to the hunky man god of love.
Beautiful.
Wait. So this god is a human man, or takes the form of one. He is a god of love, and he is the deity of the Confederacy of Incidents. What are these incidents?
I'm guessing the Confederacy of Incidents is like a region in the real world here, and that's like a common deity in that area.
Okay. Because it's just, I don't know how intrinsically attached the Society of the Confederacy of Incidents is to their deity. Maybe they're like barely religious, and this is a ceremonial thing more than anything. But I don't want to know what these incidents are with this association of love thing. Is it like just an orgy country? I don't know.
Maybe.
I love that you can just kind of deep dive on people. Okay, he's got no health problems, so he's I mean, I was gonna say he's probably a very successful warrior, but in reality, he's killed a goblin in the past, which could have been a bit of a fight, but I don't think anyone's really gotten seriously hurt from a Crundle yet.
I don't think so.
I think a Crundle might be a fairly mundane monster to hunt, at least here. They don't seem to roam in packs, at least.
Sometimes they do, but they're just like little imp-like things.
I feel like we need to rename Simo Honest. I don't know. I actually kind of like the name, to be honest. But we need to give him a nickname, right?
Here, make this character me. I'm not in the game yet.
Okay, let's...
I want to be the Lord.
Just so we can remember that Trooth is Lord Honest Gills.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. Trooth Lord Honest Gills.
Trooth Lord Hernskills.
You can read that way faster than I can. You can set You can set a follow hotkey so at any moment we can check up on our buddy Honest Gills. I want to do that. So I F12? No. F1 to go into the menu? No, that just set it to F1, I think. Oh shit. Oh god damn it.
Nice.
How do I if I do that and then oh god, now every time I want to go to the surface it's actually taking me to Honest Skills. Why couldn't I do that with F12? Is F12 not one of the hotkeyable ones?
Yeah, I don't think they go that high, but you can do they only
go up to
through
8 and then you do the F keys. Okay.
You could do Shift F1.
Okay, well here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the surface because I do still really want this. So I'm gonna and then and then I want to go to Honest Gills again. So, oh my god. Search. Honest. Yeah.
There he is.
Okay, so I want to do Shift F1. There we go. There we go. So anytime I can Shift F1, hey, what's Trooth up to?
What a guy.
He's covered in blood and screaming that he's a lord down in a cave system alone somewhere. He's barely moving. Maybe he was taking like a food break or something, you know?
Yeah, it could be. Thinking about his lordly duties.
You know what? Next time that we're just... who's he passing by here? Because he said he's an acquaintance with like Dio Madden and stuff. So he's hanging out with Joseph Joestar and guy who updates the wiki.
Oh yeah, those are like his best friends.
There's a lot of bodies up here. What's going on?
Probably more Crundles.
Yeah, just
Crundle
a lot of Crundles.
Head.
Creepy crawler. Yeah, they must have just been killing stuff down here. I'm sorry, what? Is that a baby kitten?
It might be.
No buildings nearby. Fuck off.
Oh, you hit Q.
It's a tame stray cat who's a legendary climber. Well, I will attest cats are legendary climbers.
That cat is so good at climbing.
I'm really worried about the cat being down here. Is there any way we can tell him, like, hey, don't get yourself killed?
I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't know why a cat's even down there unless it's somebody's pet. Like the pet of a monster slayer.
Maybe it wandered in and got stuck? I don't know. All right, so we got to get more bedrooms. I'm going to start writing down some work orders for us again. So we want bedrooms. We want... Yak Calf is starving. Well, you can just wait a second. We want bedrooms. We want better tavern. Okay, I was just writing those down on the other monitor so I don't forget.
Real quick, go into the N menu for me. Like,
N.
for nobles.
Oh, capital N?
No,
not capital N, not capital N, regular N. Still nothing fancy. There's not much on the list to be. I'm a little surprised that we don't have like a mayor. Like this place is getting a bit big.
Yeah. So I was kind of wondering if like my character declaring himself the Lord meant he was now like a noble in this fort, but it looks like that is not the case.
Yeah, that's strange, right? So I just wrote down another thing on the list, which is noble rooms. I get the feeling we should pre-prepare a few.
They're not the highest priority, but...
Okay. I'll have it on the list for in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
a higher priority would be like carving out somewhere to put all the coffins.
Yeah, that is, you know what? I'm going to write that down.
Because you're probably going to be haunted before long.
I just put down a work order for, or a thing on the other document for mass grave.
Yeah,
which sounds
for sure.
really dark, but
It does,
you know,
but
it really, in reality, it's just a graveyard. It's a dwarf equivalent of a graveyard.
yeah.
Is there any rhyme or reason behind what floor we want this on? Like, is this the kind of place that people are going to want to visit and pay their respects?
Not really. It can. I mean, this floor would be fine, like where the barracks is.
Yeah, I guess we could just like dig out from. If I were to, let's do priority 3. If I were to like dig out here, and maybe we do. It doesn't need to be like that quite. How many tile stands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yay!
All right.
And then there, and then I can fill all of that in. And then, yeah, and then I can also, no reason not to do that, I guess. And it's still 3? Yes. Okay, there we go. That will be our mass grave room. Also, I don't think it's symmetrical, but whatever. It's, look, I tried.
Since Sonic died in a way that there isn't a corpse to recover, I'm gonna have to show you how we memorialize Sonic also.
Also, I should set more. So right now, Goku and Sonic are set to mining. I'm for anyone who can't see it right now, I'm just popping open Dwarf Fortress. It's not, or a Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Therapist real quick. I'll put it on screen, why not? Is there anyone? God, we have very few people set to this, don't we? Who's useless? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, what's this guy doing? Nothing? He can't, I can't tell him to mine.
Maybe that's a monster hunter. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because that one doesn't have a nickname. It's possible. Or it could be a child. I don't know.
Well, I turned it on for a couple people. We'll worry about that later. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's read another one of these tips.
Yeah, the issue with making more miners is that you're usually in short supply of picks. That's usually your bottleneck.
Okay. Assign a specific workshop for your manager tasks. That way you don't have multiple perpetual tasks stacked up on the same workshop. What does that mean?
What was that again?
Fucking people keep giving birth.
So you can make it, I think you can make it so that only specific workshops will work on your work orders.
Okay, so should I always be, because it says no linked shop. I'm not seeing a button at the bottom that says how to link a shop.
Might be under conditions. I'm not sure about this one.
Set maximum workshops? Sorry, that was this is the conditions menu. What about enter for set maximum? How many can this task can order this task? That's a strange thing to ask. How
many workshops can this order task? You might have to, maybe this is something that's done at the workshop itself. I don't know if it's this menu or not. It's not something I've really done much.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll need more details on that, I think. Let's worry about that later then.
Yeah, I would try and hit Q and just hover over a random workshop.
Sure. Let's hover over this Craft Dwarf's workshop. Is it on the add task thing?
I don't think so. Maybe
No.
maybe it was workshop profile.
Sure.
See if it's workshop profile.
Whoa.
Permitted workers. Oh, so you can set who's allowed to use a workshop.
Oh, so if I wanted, I could make a workshop just for one guy. Huh.
Yeah, that could be useful if, like, say you only want your master weaponsmith to make weapons, you could give him his own workshop where only he's allowed to work.
God, like 3 people just gave birth in this one floor. Immediately. Oh, petition. Approving of more. Yeah, sure.
More monster hunters. Yep.
I mean, they eat our food, right?
I don't know. But you're good on food.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not making a bad decision in the long run here. I want to go back down to here. Right, I gotta switch this hotkey, don't I? We still need to do the magma thing. But first, I will read another one of Patrick Murphy's things here. You can assign things through Dwarf Therapist, easier than in-game menu. That's true, we learned that. You need glassmaking workshop to gather sand.
Pause real quick.
Oh, yeah?
Hit the announcements, because I just saw something interesting happen. Pink Hedgehog from Sonic Underground has entered a martial trance. Try to zoom to where that's happening. Because basically that means, like, that dwarf is in combat and is, like, going berserk.
Is it right there? Yeah. Oop. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it.
Oh, what just happened?
Okay, there we go. It's right here.
Yeah.
Combat?
Interesting.
I want...
So, I mean, it's not something that happens super often, but, like, sometimes when a dwarf is in combat, they go into a martial trance and just start killing like crazy.
Whoa! I want to spend time
boy.
with my family. I'm lonely. That's your martial trance. Kills? 4 kills. Crundles. Huh.
Well, okay,
Whoa!
the martial trance
It brought
is
me
probably
back
over,
up here because apparently I
Oh.
gave birth.
Congratulations.
Didn't
It's a
even know
girl.
I was a woman.
Oh.
Thurt has claimed the position of Lord of the group of periwinkles.
Okay.
Good for you, dude.
Congratulations, Thrut.
Okay. Right, you need a glassmaking workshop to gather sand, a pottery workshop to gather clay. Sand goes in bags, which is made of cloth or leather. Sand and clay will only be gathered from places set as an appropriate zone. Obviously, the zones need to actually have clay or sand for the material to be gathered.
Yeah. So I have not really kept track of whether this site has clay or sand or both or neither. So I think
write this
that
down.
comment was left because you have like work orders to collect sand and clay, which are never getting done.
Okay, I just went ahead and wrote down clay and sand investigation. So when we're looking for something to do at some point, we'll investigate and see if that is something we can get. I wanted to go to here then, and we will get rid of the work orders for clay and sand then, so they stop bitching about it.
Sure.
Also, it looks like we actually finally have all of our furniture, like room for all of our furniture. And some people have moved some stones by the looks of it, but they have gotten extraordinarily lazy. Oh, one guy just wheelbarrowed some in. There we go.
Yep,
I think wheelbarrows were probably part of the issue.
Yeah. Because that one guy is just all about stone hauling. He's loving it.
Yeah, I'm happy he does, because we need someone doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next one was, buy random iron and steel crap from the traders and melt it down to get bars.
Yeah, that's an option too.
Okay.
As long as we have enough stuff to trade that, you know, like we could get a good amount of metal stuff.
When you're hitting gems, coal, zinc, you aren't going back and mining out the whole vein. That'll get you more of the materials. Well, yeah, obviously. If we wanted to go get the materials, we could just put a mining order for it, but we have a lot of other things to mine.
Yeah.